Hello everyone, my name is ZHANG Yelin and thank you for joining. Today we are going to explore a powerful framework that can transform how we created educational content. We will dive into the cognitive theory of multimedia learning and most importantly, learn how to apply its principles directly to the design of educational videos to make them truly effective. Look, to guide our session, here's our red map. We will start by understanding the core problem CDML aims to solve. Then we will unpack the three foundational assumptions. We will translate this into key design principles and see how they apply principally to video creation. We will look at some examples summarized by practice, and I will leave plenty of time for your questions at the end. Let's start with a common assumption. If a picture is good, then a video with music and annotated text must be better for learning, right? Surprisingly, research tells us this often isn't the case. The paradox is that more media can lead to worse learning. The core issue here is cognitive load, the limited amount of mental effect our working memory can handle at one time. When we overload to it with flashy but irrelevant graphics, background music, and on-screen text that deflects the narration, we handle learning. CTML provides the sense-based blueprint to solve this overload problem. So, what exactly is CTML? Developed by educational physicalist Richard Meyer, it's a theory that explains how people learn most effectively from words and pictures together. Its central goal isn't just information direct delivery. You know, this delivery uh, this delivery describes three active cognitive process. First, learners must select relevant words and images from the material. Then they must organize these select elements into coherent mental models. Finally, they must integrate these new models with their existing prior knowledge. Our job as designers is to support these three processes. CTML is built on three robust assumptions from cognitive science. The first one, the dual channel assumption. Our minds process visual information like animations, diagrams, and on screen text through a visual or picture channel. We process verbal information like spoken narration and sounds through a spirited uh, ad, auditory verbal channel. The second one, the limited capacity assumption. Each of these channels is easily overwhelmed. They can only hold and process a few pieces of information at a time. Third, the active processing assumption. Learning doesn't happen passively. Learners must actively engage in the selection, organization, and the integration process we just discussed. So, the sixth, from these assumptions, Mayer derived our 12 specific instructional design principles. For today, we will group them into three key functions. Some principles aim to reduce external alert that the material waste caused by poor design. Others help manage essential load, the inherent complexity of the material itself. And third, that works to foster directive processing, actively encouraging the learner to make sense of the material. Let's talk about design first. Our goal here is to strip away anything that wastes mental effort. For educational videos, key principles include the first one, the coherence principle. Be restless, cut irrelevant background music, decorative pieces, or any information that doesn't directly support the learning objective. The singling principle use visual or ordinary cause to direct attention. This could be a spotlight effect, an arrow, a gentle sound, or simply standing. The key point here is the Red Sea principle. This is a big one for video. If you have an animation with narration, do not. Also put the view narration text on screen. Use uh, graphics and the narration, not graphics, narration, and on screen text. The last one are the contiguity principles present corresponding words and pictures close together on the screen and at the same time. Don't describe a part of a diagram three sounds before you show an arrow point to it. Now, even with a clean design, some context inherent complex. Our goal is to structure it to be digestible. The signaling principles is crucial for video. Break long lessons into short, linear paced chunks. A 20 minutes lecture should be 4 or 5 minutes videos. This gives the working memory time to process and allows to learners to control the flow. The pre-training principle. If your video use specialized terms or complex models, introduce these key elements before the main video. A simple introductory screen with key concepts or a pre-license glossary can dramatically reduce the load during the cool video. Look at this. Finally, how do we encourage that deep, active processing? We use principles that promote engagement. The multimedia principle is the foundation. Use both words and pictures that leverage both of these dual channels we talked about. The uh, personalization principle use a conversational style, say you and I or we, instead of formal third person language. It makes the learner feel spoken to, not lecture at. The last one, the voice principle, use a warm, human sounding voices for narration. Research shows this is more effective than a flight of machine generated voice. Interestingly, the image principle suggests that constantly showing a talking head video of the instructor may not add value and can sometimes distract from the core instructional grasps. Let's see these principles come together. Imagine a short video explaining how to use these forms. Number one, a well designed segment would show first a clean, an empty diagram of air currents, coherence multimedia. The second one stimulates conventional narration, explaining the animation. This one personalization voices. The third one stimulates annotates arrow or highlight that appears exactly as the narrow sees. Watch the warm air here begin to rise, signaling. The last one, a clear path of chapter marker after explaining the first stage, signing a natural break, segmenting. This coordinates approach guides cognitive processing without overloading it. Consider a real-world comparison. An effective video may show a dense, text-heavy PowerPoint slide with the narrow reads every single bullet point and the verbatim. This violates the redundancy and the coherence principles, overloading the visual channel and causing distraction. A CTML light vision of the some topic would eliminate the bullet points. Instead, it would present a simple, animated graphic where the narrator explains the concept in a conversational tone, using calls to highlight key parts. Dozens of studies confirm that learners from the second vision consistently uh, perform better on texts of repetition and problem solving transfer. CTML design checklist. So, as you go to create your next educational video, here's a practical checklist to keep on height. Number one, keep it simple. Cut the fluff. Number two, narrate over graphics. Don't add redundant text blocks. Number three, keep words and corresponding visuals close and the stimuli narrows. Next one, break context into short, logic chunks. Next one, guide the winner's attention with calls. And last one, talk to the learner, not at them. Follow these steps and you will be designed for the human mind. The last one, why does this matter? First, is evidence based. These principles aren't just options, they backed by hundreds of controlled experiments. Second, its principle is often linked to simpler, clear, and sometimes faster production focus on clarity over complex production value. The ultimate impact is what all suggest for reduced cognitive load, deeper understanding, and these better learning outcomes for our audience. For those who want to dive deeper, the primary source is Richard Mayer's book, Multimedia Learning, the Clark and the Mayer book. E-learning and the sense of instruction is another excellent practical guide. The reference for this and other key resources are listed here for you. So, is an example for us. So the last one to warm up the key takeaway is so design for the double channel, limited complexity, active mind. By applying the cognitive theory of multimedia learning, we can create educational videos that don't just present information. It's give me many imagination guide, but that truly facilitate learning. So, the outline the reference give us many imaginations um, to improve us uh, to give us recharge and battery. So this information, but that's truly facilitate learning. So uh, we should give us designing for a human mind. We should give human many imagination, thinking, and the imagination use all in our daily life. It's so in it's so significant. And this excellent practical guide give us many imagination too in our daily life. So thank you so much for your time. I'm now happy to take any questions you may have.